Hello everyone, welcome to ARPF Finances Simples. Today we're going to see how we can convert USDT or Tether to USDC, which is the stablecoin most commonly used in Europe, since USDT, as most of you already know, is practically banned everywhere in Europe. It's been delisted from almost all exchanges. So if we need to operate with a stablecoin, in this case we'll have to use USDC, and for that we need to take our USDT or whatever USDT we have and exchange it for USDC if you need to, okay? So for that we go to the spot section of any exchange. In this case we're using the HTX or Huobi exchange, but it works exactly the same on any exchange. You go to the spot section, you go to here, you need to have your USDT. You see in this case we have USDT here, 121.99, okay? The equivalent in dollars, 122 USDT, and we go to search, okay? And we type in USDC. Here we see, it shows us USDC, available 0, and we go here and click on the 3 dots. Like I said, all exchanges work the same way, okay? Or pretty much the same. We'll see the USDC-USDT pair. We need this to show up. This means that there is a pair available to make the exchange. We click here and it will take us as if we wanted to buy a regular cryptocurrency, okay? Here we already have the USDT-USDC pair, okay? We scroll down and we're going to buy USDC with USDT, okay? See, here we already have USDT showing up, and here we have the market option, best price, and the amount. Alright. So we select the best price option, enter the total, okay? Make sure here in total that it's USDT. Make sure of this, that you're not pairing with another token, and enter the available amount. In this case we can use the slider, or we can also type it in here. We want to take 100 USDT, okay? To buy USDC. Alright, so we spend 100 USDT and buy USDC. We click the buy button. Since it's at market price, it will be done instantly, okay? The order is placed and you'll see a little message up here, usually order successful. If the order hasn't been executed, you'll see it down here as pending order. But as I said, if you select market order and best price, it won't appear down here because since there's a lot of availability and liquidity, the exchange happens immediately. So once we have successfully navigated to this current location, we will then proceed to return to the assets section once more, ensuring everything is in order, okay? And from there, we will specifically navigate to the designated spot within the system, which is our next crucial destination for further actions. And in spot, as you can see, our USDC is already available. Now, once we have the USDC available, we can send them to any wallet or card that allows us to deposit USDC so we can spend them, especially within the European Union, because if you are in the United States or in another country outside the European Union, you can do it directly with USDT and you don't have to make the exchange. Keep in mind that every time you buy and sell, you pay a small fee, which is very low in the case of cryptocurrencies. But of course, if we start making a lot of exchanges, that fee will gradually eat into our money, okay? So now we have successfully acquired and made available our 100 USDC, which are now ready for further action within the system. To proceed with the withdrawal of these funds, it is essential that we locate and then precisely click on the designated withdraw button, which will initiate the necessary steps for transferring the USDC out of our current balance. And here we would select the network we want to use, depending on the network supported by the wallet we're sending to, the exchange we're sending them to, or the crypto card we're going to reload, okay? So you have to select the network, and here it will show you the transaction fee. Do you see it here? The minimum withdrawal for 1 USDC, as you can see, is 2. You'll pay a fee of 4.29 and it takes 2 minutes to arrive. And if the destination, if where you're sending it, supports other networks like BEP20 or Solana, you'll see that things change here. The USDC fee here would be 0.53 USDC, that's 53 cents, while here it's 4.29. Alright, everything on the Ethereum network tends to be quite expensive, okay? Then with Solana, as you can see, it's 1.76, but we don't have any more withdrawal options. These are the only ones for USDC on Huobi, but on other exchanges, you might have more options. Always choose the most cost-effective option you currently have available, okay? That charges you the lowest commission, but at the same time is valid for where you're sending it, and that's very important. The sending address must match the withdrawal address, okay? It has to be the same network. Then, once we have the network, we need to copy the address where we're going to send it. You'll always get an address that's a very long string of numbers. Just copy that address directly and paste it here. Sometimes you'll also see a QR code. If you're using the app, you can try doing it with the QR code, okay? You paste it here, enter the withdrawal amount, and it will tell you the commission and how much you'll receive. Let's suppose that in this case we have USDC and a withdrawal amount of 100. The commission is 4.29, so you'll receive 95 USDC at the address where you want to send it. And that's basically how you convert USDT to USDC, so you can send it to wallets or cards to spend in cryptocurrencies, especially in the European region where almost no one accepts USDT anymore. I hope this is helpful to you. Follow us on the channel to stay up to date with all the updates about payments, collections, and everything practical related to the crypto world, okay? I hope I was able to help you. Subscribe.